How's it going, everybody? APOC back with another pickup video. Only a few things this week, but we got some pretty decent stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, just because we're running a little bit on some time constraint here. But first, I started off with a trade this week. If you saw my last video, it'll be right up here in the cards above. I picked up a bunch of PS2 and Dreamcast, and I believe some Wii games, and a lot earlier this week. There was a gentleman who hit me up on one of my other postings that I had for video games, asking if I had Dreamcast games. So I sent him a list of stuff that I had, and we kind of worked out a trade. It took about 3 days or so. The stuff that I got were some NES boxed games. He didn't want to get rid of them. He just kind of posted them to see what kind of reaction he would get, to see if there was, to see what he could really get for him. But he was really attached to him. So it took like 3 or 4 days for me to actually work out this deal. I'll put a picture right here of all the Dreamcast games that I sold. 6 complete games, and then 2 loose disc games. And then I was able to trade those 8 games for a loose copy of Mega Man 2 for the NES. Pretty good shape. Label's not in bad at all. And then 3 complete in-box games, starting with Adventures of Lola 2. Lolo 2. Box is in very good shape. He said he bought all these off eBay a while back. And he, like I said, he did not want to get rid of any of these at all, but he really wanted these Dreamcast games. So there were a few other games that I wanted to get from him. He had a complete in-box Super Bomberman 2 for the SNES. Wario's Woods that was factory sealed still. Was trying to get that from him. What was the other? Oh, and then he had 1, 2, and 3 Super Mario Brothers complete in box. Wouldn't let him go. But Lolo 2 is in very good condition. Label, everything is in very, very good condition. Comes the little Nintendo Power insert and the manual. And then I went through and I asked him about, everyone came with the foam. He said he stole some out of his other boxes just so that these were 100% complete. So that was the first one of 3 box games I got. The other 2 weren't as flashy as this one, but any boxed Nintendo game that I can get to add to the collection would be awesome. Complete in box Tetris. Very good shape as well. And Tetris 2. So, not too bad. Those 6 Dreamcast games for 3 boxed games for the NES and Mega Man 2. Not too bad. And then that was pretty much all I did all week. It was really slow after I picked up that big lot. I mean, I was doing like one after the other up until that lot. After that lot, kind of took it easy for the rest of the week. Just kind of working on this trade was really all I did all week. Until today, on Sunday, I was able to actually go through and pick out 3 really good pickups. I believe 2 of them are offer up, and then 1 was from a garage sale today. We'll do this one first. I was going to bed last night. I think it was like 9 or 10 o'clock last night, and a gentleman had posted a Nintendo 3DS for $50. It was black, as you can see my fingerprints on it. In very nice shape. There's really no scratches on it. It's not too bad. It's not the XL, but for $50, I was like, you know what? That's not too bad of a price. And then I looked at his picture, and he had a game in the back of the system. So I was like, so what game is it? As you can see, he's like, oh, it's Pokemon X. It's like, would you throw that in with the the 3DS? He's like, oh yeah, sure, that's not a problem. So not only did I get the 3DS for 50 bucks, got Pokemon X with it, and then he threw in this other random game that he had with it, Guitar Hero on Tour, which is a piece of crap. But that's not too bad. So, I want a 3DS, but again, I don't really collect handheld. I'm kind of concentrating on the stuff behind me here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and flip the 3DS. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm not in too big of a rush right now, so I do know I'm not keeping the Pokemon game, so I'm going to go ahead and flip that for sure. Then I'll figure out what I want to do with the 3DS here shortly. And then that was pretty much all I was thinking I was going to get. I was kind of helping my wife out at the horse barn today. Helped her out early this morning. Had to run back home and do a few errands, and then run back out and help her. I was on my way back to help her, and I ran past a garage sale sign and told the kid who was with me, it's like, you want to stop? She's like, oh, of course. So we stopped, and right as I came into the garage, there was a box right to the left-hand side, and I looked in it, and I was like, really? You don't possibly have the console that goes with these games here, do you? And he said, no, most of all that stuff sold yesterday. That's all I have left. I was like, you don't have any other video games? And I kind of ran down the list. The only other thing they had was Wii. I'll show you these here in just a second, what I picked up. But I went inside and I was able to pick up New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Is complete. There's a disc, all the inserts, manual. She had this game, 3 other just garbage games, and the console for $125. And I was like, yeah, that's a little more than I normally pick them up for. She goes, oh, go ahead and, make me an offer. It's like, I'll give you $10 for everything. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I normally don't pick up Wii's unless they're like $5 or so. I come across Wii's so often that I really don't pay too much for them. But I asked if I could get this and these 4 games, these 4 loose games here for $10. She said, yep, that's not a problem. I think I had 11 in my wallet, so I ended up kicking her another $1. So that one complete, and these 4 other games for, like I said, $10. All 4 of these games are 3DO games, and then I just dropped it. The first one here, now this is the first 3DO games I've ever came across, so I saw them and I was like, alright. Road Rash. And all these discs actually, it's kind of hard to tell, but you never can see these things. Yeah, they're very good condition. And there's a couple fingerprints on them and stuff, but these have no scratches on them. I don't even know if they were ever touched, played. I don't know if they had the console. Like I said, I asked him if they had anything to go with these, and he said they sold a whole bunch of stuff yesterday. He thought these were just normal CDs. So I don't know if he knew that he sold the console yesterday, or if he even had the console or other games. I don't know. The other one, the next one was Slam and Jam 95. And then probably the 2 better games that came with it, Mad Dog McCree. And the best one of the bunch, Primal Rage. So that was pretty sweet. I've never come across 3DO games. I don't think I've ever even seen a 3DO game in one of the retro shops around here. And then to come across 4 of them just at this random yard sale. The people who were running the yard sale were, I don't know, maybe in their mid-60s. They were just, they were moving out of state and getting rid of all their furniture, and the whole house was open to kind of walk through, and these are in a box just sitting right by in the garage. I don't know. It was really sweet. Really weird. Never know what you're going to find at a garage sale. Always check every garage sale. And then kind of one small pickup. Now, after I found those 3DO games and that Wii game for $10, I was kind of cloud nine for the day. I didn't think I was going to find anything else for the day. So I was, pretty happy. This next pickup kind of brought me back down to earth a little bit, and I was really excited about it, and then really upset, and then really excited about it, and then really pissed off. So, this game is Naruto 4 for the GameCube. It's the Japanese game. It is complete. Does have all the stuff that goes with it. The game's in perfect shape. The reason why I'm a little bit upset about it is because the person who was selling this game, I contacted about a month ago when they had this game posted on OfferUp. They had it up for $10. It had the cardboard sleeve that goes over it, the cover art, and then this game. I messaged them probably 10, 15 times over, I don't know, a week's worth of time saying, I will give you the $10. Can I come pick it up, please? Never heard back from them. Today on OfferUp, they post garage sales and stuff on OfferUp all the time. I just randomly hit up one garage sale. It just said garage sale on it, so I just do my normal message and say, hey, do you have any Nintendo, Super Nintendo, blah, blah, blah. She came back, she said, I have a GameCube game. It's like, all right. So after a whole bunch of talking and a whole bunch of trying to figure out, because she had no idea what it was, we finally came down and figured out that she had one GameCube game. I thought she had a GameCube, but anyway. I gave her my phone number and asked if she could send me a picture of the game. She took 2 pictures of the game. She took one with the cover art on it, and then one with it open and showing me all the stuff inside. I jumped right on it and said, yes, I would love to come pick that up from you. What would you like for it? She goes, I don't know, just, make me an offer. I was like, well, since you didn't get back to me last time, I'm going to offer you $5. So anyway, I texted her, offered her $5 for it. She got back to me right away and said, yep, sure, not a problem. Message me when you're off work. So 2 hours later, after I get off work, I message her up. I said, hey, can I come pick it up? And then she goes, well, funny thing is my kid kind of came and grabbed it. I don't know what he did with it. I don't know where it's at. You've got to be joking me. Seriously? All right, well, I'm on my way. And, you're only a town over. I'm kind of on my way. Can you find out if you know where it's at? If not, let me know in the next couple minutes and I'll get off my exit. A couple minutes later, she got back to me. She says, we found it. Go ahead and come on out. Here's my address. I was like, thank you. Finally going to come pick it up because, where's it at? I do have the game already, just the loose disc, but I was hoping to get a complete copy of this disc. Showed up at the house. The kid, it's like 8 years old, was playing Xbox in the middle of the living room, just kind of jumping up and down and playing, and I knock on the door. He kind of comes over and he's like looking at the TV and pauses it really quick, and he's like, oh, are you here for this? And I was like, where's the cover art to? Where's the cardboard that goes with it? And he goes, I don't know. It's around here somewhere. We lost it. So, you literally just took a picture of it. Do you know where it's at? And he's trying to look at his paused GameCube or his paused Xbox, and I'm like, hey, do you know where the cover art is for this? He's like, I don't know. It's like, I will give you another $5 if you can find the cover art that goes to this game. And he's like, no, I don't know where it's at. I was about to go AWOL. The kid was like 8 or 9. So I tried to hold my composure, and I was just like, you know what? It's like a $15, $20 game complete. So to pay $5 for it pretty much complete without the cover art, it's an alright deal, but I was really pissed. I drove like an hour out of my way to go pick this up for $5 with gas, and how much I paid for it. I could have got it on eBay complete anyway. So it is what it is. Other than that, so yeah, I just had those few pickups this week. Pretty good. Nothing too bad. Always forget, don't always forget. There, I did it again. Please, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe, comment, and you know what? I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Have fun hunting.